So yesterday, towards the end of my stream, the Arc System Work press conference showcase was going on, and people were asking me if I was going to stream it, and I said no, because I didn't really think there'd be anything there worth talking about besides maybe Marvel Token. And before I even put up this article summarizing what they announced, I knew I was right, because while this show was going on, I was in the gym and I seen this on my timeline. And this told me everything I needed to know about this showcase, which means once again, I was right. Not every studio, every publisher needs a goddamn showcase Nintendo Direct type shit.
Many creators,
No.
we hope that will become one of the future
Never.
values of Arc System.
Bro, this is the last announcement, by the way.
It was a
Wait, it is? Wait, it is?
Yes, they said this is the last announcement.
from the first work of this.
Oh, I'm killing myself.
So
if this shit does not bang,
If this shit does
Actually,
not
title
bang,
is Damon and Baby.
you all die.
David and Baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Shit, I don't even know who these people are, bro. I see this on my For You page. I said, that tells me everything I need to know about this fucking press conference. I know this shit was ass. That's the big banger. The motherfucker riding a bicycle and some shit like that. So, jokes aside, we're going to go over the most noteworthy announcements from the press conference, from the Arc System press conference. This is the studio behind Guilty Gear, as well as the new upcoming Marvel Token game. Our Arc System Works held a small showcase yesterday, announcing a handful of new titles and updates to its existing slate of upcoming games. While it didn't feature much in the way of fighting game announcements, what? In case you missed it, we round up the most noteworthy announcement. There were no fighting game announcements from the fighting game company. It was just a bear riding a bike. So they announced Dear Me, I Was. Dear Me is a textless interactive adventure game coming exclusively to the Switch 2. What does that mean?
I stand still and remember all those seasons past. Meeting you, the joy, the sorrow, party ways, so many vivid scenes. Images fading away, we're so tired. Everything repeated, journey of a short
Thanks for the resub, pal. Now I can afford a retwist for my
precious things
locks.
that became a part of me. Left in my heart, I looked at nothing, afraid been left behind. Place someday there still will be, but a memory. Only the truth behind me speaks to my journey, and that's all I need.
Now, I don't believe in putting any creative in a box, but I do believe if you manage to somehow, by the grace of God, build a brand for yourself, and you build a brand for yourself based off of something, at its core, it should always remain while you expand. If you built your brand on making fighting games, you know, that should be a part of it. Like to start your showcase off with, I don't know what the fuck I just looked at, a textless adventure or something. I think they can do stuff like this, but like to start off the showcase like that, what the fuck was that? Like, that's like me just stop being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like just reading the news and then going about my day. Like that's a part of it. The dramatics, the flair of it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, pull their funding immediately. This is a weird choice because, like, you know, when you announce you have a showcase, especially because you just announced Marvel Token, it's really weird to come out the gate showing this. You should mix this like somewhere in the middle. Did you see they cast it in? Yeah, I did, guys. I did. We'll get to it. Pass. Double Dragon Revive. The upcoming 2.5 Double Dragon title got a gameplay breakdown showing off its brawling. What is this? Side-scrolling brawling?
Tales of a legendary side-scrolling action game that once drove arcades into a frenzy? the series that
Nah,
enthralled
that's like you doing the news and then hopping on Madden for PS4, right?
lives on today. Double Dragon Revive. A new story springs into action in the world of the original Double Dragon. Feel the fusion of tradition and evolution in a true modern beat-em-up action experience. This game is set in a desolate world ravaged by nuclear war. Our heroes Billy and Jimmy learn that their childhood friend Marion has been kidnapped by the Shadow Warriors gang. To rescue her, the twin dragons rise.
It's a no for me. I don't want to play this. The only side-scrolling beat 'em ups I want to play is probably Ninja Turtles and like that Marvel game. But outside of that, since that new Ninja Turtles dropped, I feel like I haven't been like passionate about a side-scrolling beat 'em up since like Castle Crashers. Like, is a genre I feel like that just hasn't evolved enough. They're all kind of samey. So unless it's a very specific brand, I really don't care. I know a lot of people. I know people who are like 45 and older love Double Dragon. But for me, it's a pass. It's for somebody. Yeah, the Power Rangers game was made by the same team who made the Ninja Turtles. So yeah, you could throw that in there. But it's a pass for me. I'm not gonna say it's ass, but this one of the ones is not for me. Demon's Night Fever. What is this? What the fuck am I looking at, bro? Demon Night Fever encourages players to enjoy all kinds of evil to the fullest. The evangelicals are not gonna like that. The evangelicals that voted for Trump but swear they're Christians. But anyways, voted for a sexual assaulter. The game stars Cairo Shy, a dull boy who hates the world. He teams up with an evil god who lost his powers to steal, abduct, and terminate. The showcase describes this genre as enemies, allies, kill, kill, kill. The more you die, the stronger you become. Raising speed running simulation RPG. We have no idea what that means. Who wrote this article? Yo, shout out to Marcus. Shout out to Marcus Stewart. Of course, he's black. He's black. I love it. I fucking love it. Shout out to I know my people. I know my people when I read. That nigga ended that shit with I don't know what any of this means. That's fucking funny, dude. Yo, shout out to Dark with the Rays. Shout out to my man's Marcus keeping it real. We love that for you, bro. We love that. That's great. We love to see you prosper. Bubble is back. Okay. Is this the match 3, I think, from like the 90s, the arcade? You can sense the melanin. Oh, it's not a match 3. It's a platformer? It's no way they're serious right now. This shit looked like the Family Reject version of Kirby. This ain't Kirby, this is Derpy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, it's funny. I didn't have any expectations after seeing that clip. But I thought maybe like 1 or 2 cool things. I usually don't hate showcases for not showing games that I play, but there's nothing here for me with Double Dragon at most. Yeah, like I thought I'd see at least 1 or 2 things that are interesting, but I don't know. Isn't this the last thing from the clip too? What is this? Damon and Baby. An asymmetrical adventure shooter. It needs to be be like, why do we get online bullied? No, you know what I hate about this showcase? I feel like the people who say gaming is dead will watch this showcase. They didn't watch the game. They didn't watch the summer showcase. They didn't watch the Xbox showcase. They didn't watch the Nintendo Direct, like with the Donkey Kong. They didn't watch none of that. They'll watch this showcase and then they'll be like, see, gaming is dead. There's nothing to play. Look at these dumbass games, bro. It's a no for me, bro. It's a no for that was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They showed off 5 things. And out of these 5 things, the only thing I think could potentially sell is Double Dragon, because people do love Double Dragon. Double Dragon is just not for me. But I still didn't like, but because it's not for me, I didn't like anything here. Like, they went 0 for 5 for me. But because I know people like Double Dragon, I'll give them 1 point. This was a 1 out of 10. This could have been an email. This could have been an email. It could have been a tweet. Like, there was no point in this. Like, everybody does not need a showcase. This was a waste of fucking time, dude. I almost feel like hitting the fraud button for myself. I thought it was going to be something to talk about, man. I like to just save articles based off the headline and then read and break them down on stream so you get like a raw reaction. Like stuff like this makes me wish sometimes I would read ahead most of this stuff, because I wouldn't have fucking did this. I wouldn't have saved this article. This was a waste of fucking time. Guys, you could have at least showed Marvel Token before you showed all this dumbass shit, bro. And then I would have gave you a 3 out of 10. This deadass might be one of the worst showcases I've ever seen. Everybody doesn't need one. Someone watched this and said, this is why I play 2K. Exactly. I guess it's safe to assume, based off of what Mr. Fifth said, he tagged me in this. I guess he was reacting to it. Mr. Fifth said, when it comes to this showcase.
Oh, wait, I gotta hit my TBH shit. Hold on, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen. This shit was ass.
Yeah.
It was ass. It was ass.
We gotta do it. You gotta hit the button for him. Like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. What else I got for you? Oh, Capcom did their showcase. Hopefully this one's better. That's a wrap on the June 2025 Capcom Spotlight. Today's showcase brought 40 minutes of updates and highlights. And here's everything they have to show. We got a gameplay overview for Pragmata. This game looked cool last time we saw it.
Capcom's newest IP.
Let's do it.
Pragmata.
New IP, by the way. No games to play. New IP.
An all-new science fiction action adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026. Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata. Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
There you are. All better.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive? I don't know.
Now they must work together.
It's Capcom, I doubt it.
to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android. This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
Here they go, trying to push that AI friendship bullshit again, bro. Don't fall for the propaganda, chat.
A mix of puzzle and action. In Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the enemy's armor.
The Last of Us in space.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor.
What's the difference between an android and a cyborg? An android can marry a human, and a cyborg join the Teen Titans. That's the difference.
And now, it's Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots. What enemy will you hack first?
What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success.
The visuals look good, but I don't feel like the combat feels or seems very engaging, like the shooting. I don't know, something about this is off to me.
We can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system. The AI-controlled Lunar Research Station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips to cars and giant structures. Now, however, the Lunar Research Station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the Lunar Research Station.
A little platforming. Looks slow, yeah.
To hack the systems blocking your progress. By combining their abilities, Hugh and Diana can explore this world together. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. This summer.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on this game. I feel like the last showcase where they showed this game, it was more interesting. This one made it seem, I don't know, like I still need to see more. It's not a yes or a no for me. Yes, I watched episode 3 of Ironheart. It was the best of the 3 episodes that have come out so far. Some of y'all said it was gas though. Like it was good, but like the way y'all was hyping it up, I was expecting at least like an 8 or a 9. To me, the show, after watching the first 3 episodes, to me the show is still like a 6 or a 7. Like I'm comfortable with that score right now. Like it's cool.
Why do people resubscribe?
But like the show,
BBC.
the show is still like it's alright. It's just something to watch. Yo, shout out to Venus with the sub. Appreciate it. That was a kind of. If you can't play Donkey Kong, you could play this tanky guy with a kid on his back. Nah, Donkey Kong looks more fluid and fun. Sagat comes to Street Fighter. Are they showing gameplay off? Let me take you for a ride.
Hey, come on, let's go! Wait for me! Oh my god.
I got big feet. Which means it's gonna be in your head. Fresh out of jail. Well, he's not a tree hugger. He's coming August 5th. That's not too far off. Man, I wish they would have shown a little gameplay or something. See what they're doing is different. Since we're on the topic, before we go through the rest of this shit, since we're on the topic of Street Fighter, we might as well keep it right here. A couple of streams ago, the rumor was that 50 Cent was going to be in the new Street Fighter live action movie. Chun-Li was announced. It's been confirmed 50 Cent is in it. He's going to be playing Bullrog, and a lot of y'all was like hyped about him potentially playing Bullrog because y'all were saying he was a goon in real life, so that makes sense because Bullrog is a goon. But I'm like, yeah, but we're talking about acting here. Like 50 Cent played himself in 50 Cent and Get Rich or Die Trying, where he reenacted his life, and it wasn't a good movie. So I don't understand the argument of he was a goon in real life, so that makes him a good actor. If you can't play yourself, I don't think he can play Bullrog. He should have went and got fucking Mike Tyson or something. So I was like, I'm good off of that. And then they also announced that Andrew Schultz, the comedian, will be playing Dan. So a lot of people are saying this movie, between 50 Cent and Andrew Schultz being in the Street Fighter live action movie, people are saying that the movie is going to be ass. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's gonna be ass. I gotta see a trailer. I'm not sold on the 50 casting, but the Andrew Schultz one is not bad. I see a lot of y'all saying boo in the chat. It's not bad. Just hear me out. You got to keep in mind, if they would have said Andrew Schultz for like Ryu, then I would have been like, yeah, this movie's dead. But they casted Andrew as Dan. Dan is a joke character, and Andrew Schultz is a fucking clown. So it makes sense. This nigga's not funny. That nigga's not funny. It's actually a good casting. This is the perfect character for him. They're both fucking clowns. So it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. So, I mean, the Chun-Li casting was cool. This casting is cool for me. It's just the 51. I don't know. I got to see a trailer for this shit. You're right on the not funny part. Heavy emphasis on the not funny part. So, yeah, that's the Street Fighter update. They have been casted. Method acting type shit. What else did they announce? You're gonna need to dry off with this outfit 4 for 7K. Oh, sweet new character skins for fucking Street Fighter 6. Oh, it's gonna get hot and heavy. Oh, bikinis are here, guys. Cammy bikini. Oh, Luke's got his shirt off. Chun-Li's got her ass out. Let's fucking go. Y'all like that shit? Who's going to the beach like this? Looking like fucking Lady Deathstrike. Who going to the beach like this? Yeah, Gooner material. So we got new fits for you to spend money on. Capcom talks Resident Evil 9 kind of addresses the Leon-shaped elephant in the room. Let's see. Am I older than 17? No, yes. Bro, now why would you start a trailer like that? What the fuck? That was actually rude. That was actually just yelling in my ear. God damn. That's rude. You put me on the YouTube Premium, and I can listen to your stream while I'm at work. True. You can actually turn your screen off. You shouldn't have to pay for that, unfortunately. Addictive fear.
そこのカタルシスってやっぱこう脳汁が出るんですよね。それ自体が
It's an addiction that makes you want to do more, to play more.
中毒性を生む。そこに
The intense focus, while scary, makes for a really fun
けどゲームとしても楽しい。そういうのが作れるんじゃないかな。
This served as our launching point for Requiem.
バイオハザードレクイエムは
Resident Evil Requiem is an offline single-player game.
ゲームとなってます。バイオハザードで一番重要なのは恐怖。
I honestly think that 50 can play Bullrog. The reason why I say I don't believe is like maybe he has the frame of Bullrog, but like Bullrog's a character that you don't take seriously. He's like a caricature of Mike Tyson. Like he's kind of silly. Like yeah, he's a goon, but nobody really takes him seriously. I don't know if he'll be able to hit that aspect of his personality. I feel like 50 Cent will play 50 Cent with boxing gloves. That's what's gonna happen.
体験だと思うんですけれども、今作に
Bullrog, one of my favorite characters, and Dudley.
しっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと思ってます。
He had a distinctive voice. He's gonna be too distracting.
今回の主人公は FBI 捜査官グレース・アシュ。
The FBI. We're a fed.
的で怖がり。バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作ろうとしています。プレイヤーと同じ目線で。
Rouge the Bat just upped the prices on her OnlyFans. The fuck?
Yo, shout out to Lunchbox with your saying with Lunchbox with the sub. Appreciate it.
一緒になって怖がれるこういうキャラクターを狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も成長していくんですけども、FBI 捜査官なので銃の扱いも慣れてますし、冷静な推理力とかも発揮しつつ活躍するキャラクターになってます。レオンを主人公にしようっていうのは実はずっと。どうしてもレオンを使ったバッチバチのホラーっていうのが割と難しくて、落ちてきたバケツにびっくりするとか、そういうレオンってそんなみんなないっていうところで、じゃあホラーと食い合わせ悪いよなっていうのがやっぱりありましたけど。
Translation: This game is going to be a slower pace, more methodical game. That's designed to scare you. It's not gonna be. It's nothing like Resident Evil 4.
ご覧になってわかるように、グレース自身がまあすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども、逆さずり一つとっても顔の赤らみ、高揚感であったりとか、うっ血してる表現、あとは髪の毛もかなり力を入れてまして、自分たちでスタッフと一緒にプロの方を呼んで実際にウィッグを使ってそこからシミュレーションして CG に落とし込んだりとか、 もしています。
They focused on the hair physics.
バイオハザードレクイエムはですね、一人称視点と三人称視点2つの視点で自由に切り替えながら
Ooh, first and third person?
主観視点だとその恐怖を間近に感じることができて緊張感のある臨場感のある、ゲームプレイっていうのが可能になります。三人称視点だとキャラクターの肩越しでの視点
Which y'all playing in first or third?
そういったところがよく見えるゲームプレイになると思いますのでアクションが好きだなって思う方には、三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
I'd probably play this in third.
滅菌作戦以降30年近く経つんですけどもゲームの舞台として登場します。
その当時アンブレラ
After the Cleveland catastrophe.
シリーズがヒットしてそれ以降もさまざまなキャラクターたちが、いろんなラクーンシティで起きた事件をきっかけに立ち向かっていくようになったり人間成長したりそこに今回この表現のメスを入れるっていうのが作り手としてはやっぱりかなり緊張感を持って臨ませてもらったっていうのが大きかったですね。
ラクーン事件に関わったもしくはラクーン事件に巻き込まれて
People were complaining the main character is ugly. I'm not playing a game to fuck the characters, or I don't really care who's attractive in a game or not. I think y'all gotta stop giving those people attention. That's why they do what they do. They've been neglected in real life, so they say stupid shit on the internet to get attention, bro. I don't care as long as the game is fun. Like the good news is if you think she's ugly, it doesn't matter because the game's in first person, so you can't see their face, or you can play it in third person, which means you're gonna see their back. Either way, you can't see their face. They literally just want attention. Shut the fuck up.
命を落としてしまったりとそういった登場人物がたくさん出ます。レクイエムは彼らに向けての
Like an average white woman to me, look like your mama.
もっと言うとバイオハザードシリーズラクーン事件アンブレラをきっかけに生まれたシリーズのある種一つの区切りという意味でレクイエムというタイトルをつけています。
バイオハザードレクイエムは2026年2月27日に発売予定です。2026年3月にバイオハザードシリーズ30周年を迎えます。
30 years, god damn.
タイトルの名に恥じぬようなゲームとして本作リリースしたいなというふうに思っております。
Looks cool, looks cool, looks cool.
グレイスの母親は
大きく方針を転換してですね
実写映画を目指すというところで
Further interviews with the creators that didn't.
It looks good. It looks good. They wanted another white man as the protagonist. Monster Hunter Wilds official free title update. Capcom has big plans. What they adding? What they adding? This game is not in the best state. They need a. Did they optimize it? Not gonna come back. I'm definitely not. I'm just looking at it. Just for the people who care. Okay, Kitty can air guitar. A Fender collab. That's what the people wanted.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
This area looks pretty. Hey, hold on. How y'all with this camera? How y'all feel about underwater fights? That's kind of crazy. That was like the hardest thing to adjust to in this game was the camera, and the fact that this shit underwater now, that's crazy. The level design is dope though. They've done it before? Ah, okay.
Everyone, it isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Available Monday, June 30th. That's next week. Next Monday. It's free too, so I mean, you can't complain. It's free, right? I think it's free. What else? Supreme Wave.
I hope this.
Yeah, it's free, so I mean, you can't complain. It's free content.
As Harley's dumbass.
Oh, shout out to them. Continue to support it. I know it's not in the best state. People are complaining about the optimization. They need to optimize the game some more, not just drop content, because that could fuck up the optimization even more. Adding more moving pieces. What the hell? Katsugami Path of Goddess celebrates its first anniversary with special content. I don't care about this game. Oh, that was it. I mean, that was better than the other one, the Arc System one, but even still, I mean, I don't really care about Street Fighter getting Sagat. He should have been in the game in the first place. He's a character who's in the first damn game. Don't care about the bathing suits like that. This was cool, but it didn't really show that much. Like, I don't know, 4 or 5, I guess. It was cool. It was better than the last one, but still wasn't much there. So, I mean, that's what I got for you on the first batch of articles. Fridays are rough for news. It is rough. Yeah, like the best way to describe it was that was definitely a showcase. That was definitely a showcase. I got one more batch for you of articles, and we hop in the sub box. And the first thing we're going to talk about is there are some Call of Duty Black Ops 7 leaks in the wild. Yes, one of the world's best-selling games, Call of Duty, is back in the headlines. A, because you guys can't stop buying it, and B, you can't stop talking about it. Details of a developer-only Black Ops 7 playtest have been accidentally released to all fans on the Call of Duty app. This included details of an unannounced multiplayer mode, such as a 20v20 wingsuit option. An internal developer-only Black Ops 7 playtest was set to begin this weekend, explained Charlie Intel on Twitter. Activision, or developers at Treyarch and Raven Software, accidentally pushed the message of the day to everyone on Xbox Call of Duty app. It's crazy. So basically, the developers were planning to do a playtest, an internal playtest between all the developers, and instead of sending the message to the Slack or the Discord or the Microsoft Teams, whatever they use to communicate, these motherfuckers put it on the Call of Duty app to everybody. Charlie Intel also attached previously unannounced details about the multiplayer modes Skirmish and Overload. Somebody's getting fired, chat. Skirmish's descriptions detailed in a screenshot said 2 teams of 20 fight to compete objectives across a large map, capture points of interest, destroy payloads, and transmit valuable data to the score. Use your wingsuit to flank and reach objectives before your enemy. The first team to reach the score limit wins. So basically, it's a bunch of objectives across a big ass map, and you're racing to get more than the other team. That sounds like it could be fun. Has that been done in the game before? Depending on how it's executed. There's also Overload, which is described as 2 teams of 6 players, each fight to control a neutral EMP device that must be delivered to the enemy HQ for score. Reach the score limit and claim victory by delivering multiple EMPs. So basically, it's search and destroy with multiple bombs. Battlefield. Oh yeah, I guess it's my dumbass. I guess it's Conquest. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It does sound like Conquest. I'm bugging. It's just the wingsuit makes it different. But then I guess even in Battlefield, you had planes and tanks and shit like that. I got to see how that's like executed. It could be fun. Developed by Treyarch and Raven Software, Black Ops 7, which was announced at the Xbox game. They're yapping. They are yapping. So this is like the second or third Black Ops 7 article that came out. Did they ever officially? Yeah, they did confirm it at the showcase. Well, this is the first piece of like gameplay news we know might be coming to it. So don't be surprised if there's a 20v20 game mode. If it's on Game Pass, we'll try it. I would assume it'll be on Game Pass because the last one was what's been happening in the news so far. I'm literally talking about it. I stopped playing COD after I got a backstab animation from Nicki Minaj. You took a back shot from Nicki Minaj? Holy shit. How was it? Black Ops 6 and Warzone Season 4 Reloaded adds Beavis and Butthead. Bangfolio. That's what we want. Now you can take back shots from Beavis and Butthead. What is this fucking game, bro? You got Nicki Minaj and Beavis and Butthead. Give it a rest. Oh, my lord. In slightly more cooler news, where's my Sonic fans at? Sonic the Hedgehog speeds into new Magic the Gathering crossover. Any Magic fans in the chat? Magic the Gathering has had plenty of Secret Lair crossovers this year, from SpongeBob the Deadpool, and one more is speeding into the scene next month. Sonic the Hedgehog is getting 3 individual Secret Lair drops, and we've got the exclusive first look at them, and that's all about artifacts. Are Secret Lair drops, is that what they call booster packs like in Pokemon? Is it a booster pack? All right, so we got a Sonic card called Tornado. Sonic's biplane. Oh, Tails is playing. So when flying, whenever Tornado deals oh, you can't even read what it fucking does, bro. They got a Knuckles glove. Equipped creature gets +1 and has trample. And whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, it creates that many treasure tokens. Holy smokes. You got the air shoes from Shadow. It's an equipment ability. Equipped creature has the hexproof and haste. Wow. It's got the egg hammer, Dr. Eggman's hammer. When this creature enters, create 4 1/1 colorless Mar artifact creature tokens. Whenever this creature attacks, you may tap X, untapped Mar. You can. What the fuck does any of this mean? This shit is nerdy, bro. What does this mean, dude? No Secret Lair are just eventual card drops. Well, I got that much. I don't know what this means, man. Where my Magic fans at? We've got Amy's Pico Pico Hammer. I didn't know it was called a Pico Pico Hammer. Whenever the Pico Pico Hammer or another equipment you control enters, you may attach that equipment to the target creature you control. Equipped, the creature gets a +2. Okay, I think I understand that. So you give it to, let's say you give Sonic the hammer, he gets +2 on damage. I think I get that. And that was understandable. The Power Sneakers. When equipped, the creature has haste and shroud. I'm going to imagine that makes him move faster. You get your turn quicker. Yeah, Amy's Pico Pico. Oh, there's the Tornado Sonic's biplane. It's Tails' plane. Why are they calling it Sonic's biplane? Whenever Tornado deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library, and you may reveal a historic card from among them and put them into your hands. But the rest of the bottom of your library is in a random order. And then last but not least, the Egg Pond card. It's a token artifact creature, whatever that means. Now, the good news is this is a pretty cool collab. I'm not going to lie. This is pretty cool. If you're into Magic, I would imagine that these cards will probably be worth good money too. The bad news is I don't know anything about Magic, but I know it's a popular card game, and I'm willing to bet a paycheck that scalpers, you're not even going to get this because of fucking scalpers. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on a whim and say scalpers are probably sitting outside your local card shop, your local Target, and your local Walmart right now with that cheap lawn chair waiting for whenever this shit is supposed to come out so they can buy them all, then charge you $300 for a pack that's supposed to cost $30. Which is unfortunate. Will there be a chili? That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised there's no chili dog card. A chili dog card would have been fire. A chili dog card could have been like a card that gives you like a +10 on your attack power, but it has recoil. When you use it, you take 2 damage. So then you get a trade-off. It's actually a +8. And the reason you take the recoil off the chili dog power up is the acid reflux from all the fucking glizzies and chili, bruh. A lot of them be hunting Magic cards. Yeah, so unfortunately, if you're into this shit, it's probably going to cost a lot. Jokes aside, I got invited to learn how to play this shit. And I was like, I saw this. I was like, oh, maybe I should buy the Sonic cards. I don't know if I'll be able to find them. A Final Fantasy card is going for $50,000. Value in some of the... Oh, so Magic is super popular then. I didn't know.
But unfortunately, dick riding is not a proper form of transportation.
It's cards that cost $5 million? Damn.
Sonic's dick.
Random, but did you use Heal doing your weight loss journey? Nah, I know what you're talking about. Nah, I didn't use that shit. Just eat real food. There are reportedly 5 Transformer projects in development. Okay, all right. Josh Cooley is set to direct a live action film. Don't care. Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover. I might be interested, depending on how this is executed. Michael Bay's potential. Oh my God, no thank you. 2 additional projects in the early. The only one I would be interested in is this crossover, because the Energon universe. But the rest of this shit, no thank you. I'm good off all these live action joints. Michael Bay is just going to be 3 hours of explosions and you leave the fucking movie theater with a headache. If you want, since we're talking about Transformers, if you want some exciting Transformers news, I saw it on TikTok. I should have fucking saved it, but I don't know. I didn't know if people were going to be interested. But I can remember off the top of my head, the dude was talking about, it was somebody in the comic book community was saying that the Transformers comic book run is about to get a new run, a new writer. It's going to be the dude who writes Invincible. So I might fuck around and start reading that shit. Let me see. Transformers Invincible writer. Robert Kirkman, my bad. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't remember the name. Robert Kirkman. Here we go. Superstars Robert Kirkman and Dan Mora begin a new Transformer era with issue number 25. And it comes out this October. So it'll be a new arc. It's incredibly clear how much thought, effort, and love has been poured into Skybound's Energon universe. Kirkman does it again. Wait, these are people that got a preview of this shit? Let's see. Robert Kirkman and artist Dan Mora, who did Justice League Unlimited and Superman, fire artist, will kick off a bold new era for the two-time Eisenhower award-winning series Transformers More Than Meets the Eye with issue number 25 in comic book shops October 8th. Mark your calendar. I'm probably going to pick this up. It will be published by Image Comics and Skybound. Joining the current series colors, I would just talking about random shit. Just know it's coming. Explosion, slow-mo, blue. Dan Moore is a great artist. Nah, facts. Once he listed it right there, I'm like, yeah. So it's gonna have a great writer and a great artist. If you into collecting books, this might be worth a pickup. It's coming out October. I'm definitely probably gonna pick this shit up because I fuck with Robert Kirkman. I'm reading the Battle Beast right now. That shit is fucking fire. So I know I like Robert Kirkman, and I know I like, what's the other one for Alien versus Predator? Not Predator. Alien versus Avengers. Hickman, Jonathan Hickman. The art looks dope too. It does. So October 8th, this one comes out. That's a pickup day one. That's better Transformer news in my opinion. Because if Kirkman's writing the shit and then Dan Moore is doing the art, there's a higher probability that we're going to get a really good story that could be adapted into something eventually. Other news. We've been talking about recently a lot on this stream about how that video that went viral where dude is talking about how gaming is dead. Every year one of these videos go viral. Every year we debunk that bullshit. And I talked about how we need to learn to expand our vocabulary and shift the conversation to stop talking about quality of said games and start talking about the economics of games, because that's the real issue. The economics of gaming is the real issue. And I found an article that reinforces it once again. EA CEO pulled in $5 million more this year than last, while his employees took home the least amount of money they made since 2022. All while putting out shitty ass games. Tragic news. Despite steering Electronic Arts since 2013, Andrew Wilson hasn't had a pay raise in the last 3 years. He's scraping by on the same $1.3 million annual salary he's had in the same fiscal. Oh my God. Oh no. Times are tough. Still, hopefully Wilson can console himself, I love the sarcasm, with the other $29 million he netted in his position over the last fiscal year. Stagnant salary aside, Wilson has, per EA's 2025 proxy statement, earned $25 million in stock awards, and $2.8 million in executive bonuses, and a $600,000 garnish from all other compensation. Yeah, so don't be fooled. He takes home $1 million in salary, but he has almost $30 million in stock assets. Like, you got the nigga's rich, bro. Don't be fooled. All other compensation, namely $1.K in insurance premiums paid on his behalf, $10.3K in his 401K, and $667,000 in other, which is almost entirely derived from EA's $664,000 contribution to Wilson's personal security benefits. This man has almost $1 million towards just security. What do you need? Nobody even knows who you are outside of nerds like me, because people refuse to learn these goddamn names. So in total, Wilson has pulled $5 million more in compensation than he did in 2024, and $10 million more than he did in 2023. In fairness, stock awards aren't necessarily the same thing as cold hard cash, and he couldn't spend that $500,000 EA is dropping on his body. Yeah, but the thing about stock awards, and the reason why CEOs take stock a lot of times instead of just a salary, is because your salary doesn't grow unless your boss or like the company awards you extra money. You take the stock evaluation because then you get millions in stock and then it grows. So there's no cap on it. So the problem with him having that much stock is there's incentive for him to put more microtransactions in the game because he's not getting a huge salary for a CEO, but there is incentive for him to put tons of microtransactions in Madden, FIFA, and college football, which will grow his stocks, and then he's worth 30 million. This is the problem with games. Somehow they've been able to get away with this bullshit. Well, it's because people keep buying this shit. The key is if you want more games and you want more variety, stop buying Madden. Stop buying 2K. The unfortunate thing is this group of gamers are a group of whales that are some of the most detrimental to the industry. A lot of the things that you hate about games nowadays is your fucking fault because you keep buying this shit. And it breaks my heart because at least 3 times a week, I explain the economics of games on this stream. And people are in my comment section on YouTube saying, why is he talking about sales? Because in gaming, it's not like music. In gaming, the sales really matter because the production costs are really high. So if these companies are producing a game and it costs X amount of dollars to make it and they don't make their money back, it doesn't matter if you sit on social media and bitch and complain about how in the past there was more variety if you're not buying the games that you said you wanted. Because when it comes to something like music, you know, you could put out a bad album. You know, you could be an artist who recorded I can go in my closet right now and record an album right now. It blows me up. And now I'm working on my second album, right? I do the same exact thing. I go in the closet, I record my album, I get it mixed and mastered, and it fails. I'm not going to take as big of a hit because I just uploaded that album to Spotify. I mostly recorded it in my closet. Maybe I had a bigger budget because I made money off the previous album to advertise, but I'm still not going to take as big of a hit. I'll take a big hit in terms of my reputation, but it's not like gaming. Gaming sales really matter. When you got a game that costs fucking $30 million or $40-50 million to produce, you got to make that back before you break even. I don't understand what else. Let me ask y'all a question, chat. Am I saying too many big words? I feel like I'm explaining this at a 5th grade level, and yet niggas are still on the internet shaking their fists with their tiki torches saying, where is the variety? If you want variety, please buy Expedition 33. Please buy Expedition 33. Please buy it. Please buy Doom. Please buy Split Fiction. Please buy Kazan. Please buy the Overture DLC for Liza P. Please buy these games. Because when you buy them, the publisher's gonna see, oh, we're making money on these games. It means people like it. We should continue to invest in this stuff. The problem is people don't. Niggas sit on the internet and said, oh my God, Black Ops 7 got announced. I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. Black Ops 7 will be one of the best selling games of 2026. Surprise. Fucking surprise, bro. Nobody's talking about the quality of the games. We're talking about the economics of games. Economics 101, supply and demand. I feel like I'm gonna be 50 years old. I already got grays in my beard because you niggas is stressing me out having to constantly explain this shit. I don't know if y'all can see that shit, bro. I got grays in my fucking beard, bro. I'm gonna be 50, 60 years old. Guys, stop buying Madden. I'm gonna be on my deathbed, 75. Guys, please. Before I die, can you niggas stop buying Madden, please? And to be fair, let me stop. I get it. It's the only sports game on 2K Madden. These are the only sports games on the market. At bare minimum, because let me dial it back. Because this year I've even it's gotten to the point where I've even changed my answer, right? Because I'm guilty. I'm guilty of the 2K shit too, right? I play 2K, right? But I told my friends last year, I'm making 2 builds. I'm buying 1 pack of VC and then I'm done. If it don't work, fuck it. I'm not playing this shit no more, bro. I've changed my answer to don't buy Madden, don't buy 2K. Let's just restrain ourselves. If you buy Madden and you play Madden Ultimate Team, buy 1 pack, that's it. You're done. You're fucking done. Because that would hurt them too. If you buy 2K, buy the game, 1 pack of VC, that's it. Or no VC, that's cool too. The problem is people are buying, and I've seen this, people be having 20 builds. 20 fucking builds. You're the problem. Granddad yelling at I'm gonna be sitting on my fucking, I'm gonna be standing on my soapbox talking to my grandchildren. I tried to tell these niggas back in 2025. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen, man. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. And you know the worst part is, I'm gonna go ahead and make another prediction. On this stream for the betterment of 15 years, I've been screaming about the economics of video games and how you, the consumer, can actually cause effect and be a part of the change that you want to see, and people don't listen. If change ever does happen, positive change in regards to the economics of video games and how they're handled, it'll be because some big white content creator said, hey guys, we need to stop buying microtransactions in 2K. And motherfuckers gonna be like, you know what, white man? You smart. You right. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should pay my car note and my rent and stop putting my whole paycheck in the sports game. Maybe I should. And I'm gonna be annoyed, but I'm gonna say at least they finally fucking listen, man. Thank you, white man. Thank you. Thank you, white man, for discovering fucking Splitgate 1. The game that had been out for 2 years already. Thank you, white man, for telling me this game was good. Because that's the only time y'all listen. And then my next prediction is going to be, it's not going to be one. It's got to be a bunch of large white creators. When a bunch of large white creators come together and say, we need to change the economics of video games, then y'all are going to come back in my chat and say, hey, this popular white content creator told me I should stop buying 2K park cards and Madden Ultimate Team. And I should stop buying so much VC. He told me that. And you know what? He right. He right. My bad, TBH. Have you ever heard that before? Supply and demand? Have you ever heard that if I vote with my wallet, it could bring down the prices of things? Like if I tell them I don't want this and then don't actually buy it, unlike Nintendo niggas with the Switch 2, it could change the economics overall for the community. I think the white creator called it class consciousness. Oh my God. Thank you, white man. Thank you. Gonna be the Elvis Presley of economics. You need to use your streamer phone. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to use my streamer phone and call up some of my white friends. Hey man, can you please say this to your 30,000 concurrent viewers? Please. Please. Oh my God. They gotta hear from Moist Critical or somebody. And then somebody post this clip. Oh my God. This shit's funny. This shit's funny. I'm just joking, by the way. I'm just fucking joking. But all jokes have some truth to it. I've seen it time and time again, unfortunately. Negative society. Everyone would rather call every game just ass.
You have the time to reach in your wallet.
Get your boy Hassan on the line.
And then donate all those subs. But when I asked you to let me FaceTime Sonic from your phone.
Yo, shout out to Momo with the 5 gifted subs of Asmongold. Yeah, I was at Asmongold's stream the other day. He had roaches all over his fucking shoulder and shit. And he said, hey man, if you stop buying so much VC, the game will improve. Because they not making as much money, which means the developers will have to try as hard. Now I was weirded out by all the roaches, but he made a lot of sense to me. I don't know why when the black man says it in his clean house with his beautiful bright skin, that nobody could tell this nigga's age because his skin is so clear and he drinks so much water. When he says it, it doesn't make sense. But when the roaches say it, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, man. Anyways, other news, the Batman sequel, The Batman Part 2, hits theaters October 1st, 2027. Do we believe this actual date it's going to come out? Do we believe it? I believe it, but we'll see. Yo, I'm mad you posted a roach emote in the YouTube chat. Where did you get that at? Is that somebody's emote? You're one of the first people that called out the failed creator, the right-wing pipeline, LOL. They be no different. They fall for that shit too. They're going straight to the goddamn pipeline. I can't wait for that one to be done. The script was turned in today, I believe. Nice. You might have to put these niggas on to monkey economic. Yo, chill.
Cool, but
Yo, shout out to Game Award with the sub. Appreciate it. They deleted this film 4 times already. I don't believe it. Man, hopefully. The last movie was really good. And then last but not least, you know, jokes aside, XXL Freshman 2025, a trailer for the freestyles dropped. I'm going to assume because this is a trailer. I mean, they filmed it already because they spliced something together. Oh, it says right there. So yeah, next week is when the freestyles will start dropping. Nice. So, you know, we're going to react to them. You know, we're going to react to them. You know, we're going to break them down. It's a 1:30 trailer. Let's see what this freshman class has to offer. Just a little bit, bro. Let's see what some of the best bars in the game is.
They question what I had in store while I was building a plaza. I take pride in my scars. Oh, I'm really Mufasa.
He went trolling that room, talking about he did it.
That's a bar.
Oil ain't talking about P did it. 7-6, 2 mate, the Wilt do a 3-6.
Was that a P Diddy bar, nigga? What did you say? Hold up, I got beat playing in the background. Hold up. I know he did not drop a Diddy bar.
My scars. Oh, I'm really Mufasa.
He went trolling that room, talking about he did it. Sipping oil ain't talking about P did it.
Not only did you make a Diddy bar, that shit didn't even make any sense, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? He said, I'm sipping oil. I'm not talking P Diddy. They weren't drinking oil at the P Diddy party, dude. That was incredibly insensitive, just weird. Shut the fuck up. This nigga sucks, bro. Who listens to this shit, bro? What are you talking about, dude?
7-6, 2 mate, the Wilt do a 3-6.
I've been killing beats and busting pies. I caught a first degree. When you talking, look me in my eyes. It's something I'm trying to see.
Every day some new rap saying I stole his flow with some more but couldn't make another hit.
Yes, my daddy is the reason why I act like this. They not like us. They rapping, but it's not like this. No is power, but these niggas soft like tits.
Don't regret any choice I made. These just the cards that I was dealt. Could not save them all, and I knew that, but I still tried to help.
I got no match with my face with a turban. You ain't put no price on my AV, you ain't serving it. Told her out the smoke, stunt it permanent. Talking shit I could have sold to a journalist.
Samara's cool. She also named after one of my favorite Mass Effect characters. So what is he saying, dude? All I understood was I could have sold it to a journalist. That's all I understood.
But I still tried to help.
I got no match with my face with a turban. You ain't put no price on my AV, you ain't serving it. Told her out the smoke, stunt it permanent. Talking shit I could have sold to a journalist.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. For his joint, we might have to turn the subtitles on.
Different drip. I got my drip for journeyman.
Rap game for you, but I still ain't take no days off. I've been drunk my nuts. Hard head, whole like back on the gay side in the city. Dude, I put on the biscuit. I just sweating like.
Was that a beat? And then also, I got the what are you talking about?
We ain't no party. Put your hands up, it's a robbery. Baby, ride a nigga like you mean it. So you love like you never seen it.
You can tap in. Why you hating on the young bull? Man, cause your life feeling empty. Boy, my pocket's full. Yapping all damn day. I'm straight, I play it cool. Damn, I'm on my...
I need Jello to stick to making like the club bangers. Don't do the tough talk shit, bro. Stick to the club bangers because people just gonna start side-eyeing you. Like there was like a clip, I think it was with him and I think it was Neon or some content creator, and he was walking and he was like, so tell us what your life was like growing up. He's like, man, that shit was hard, bro. I was like eating rocks and shit, nigga. I'm like, bro, we knew you grew up in Chino Hills, bro. We knew you, which for those unaware, if you've never been to LA, I never been. So like when I heard Chino Hills, I just thought it was another, like before I had moved to LA, from the outside looking in, I thought Chino Hills was just another like high school in California. So I'm thinking he had a regular blue collar type situation, right? I've seen Chino Hills. I've seen it because I have a friend that lives near that school. So I've drove past it. That bitch is a college campus, bro. That's a nice ass neighborhood. But I'm like, come on, bro. Why are you talking? I used to eat rocks and shit. Like that wasn't your life. Just stick to the club bangers, just some advice, and you got it. You got it.
Straight, I play it cool. Damn, I'm on my Britney. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the best. Damn.
He hear the colonizer. He hear the colonizer accusations. So now he trying to reference white people, Palestinians and shit. He don't want to reference black people because he know he Elvis.
Britney. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
Medication, point fingers, never recommended.
Yeah. Is this a freestyle from the prison phone? Did he call on the prison iPad? What the hell?
Deep. I feel like Adele.
Medication, point fingers, never recommended. He's still on business because his sentence they got left in prison. I cannot tap you because I've been in that position.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Oh shit. Yo, he dead ass in jail. You can hear the echo off the walls and shit. He probably had the security guards to the left and right. Just watch what you say. Watch what you say. This is crazy. This might be the realest freestyle, bro. He might get a 10 out of 10. I think he just went down. Oh, he ain't gonna win his case. Say it ain't so, bro. So he was really living what he was talking. But see, it's such a dangerous game to play when you live his life too. I was like, I feel like when he talking, like he really living it, and based off of right here, he might be really living it. Versus the dude right here is like, I just don't believe it, bruh. I don't believe anything you say, bruh. EBK J-Bo staying out of jail. Stockton in the building, man. Stockton in the building, and he's snitching on himself from that bit, bruh, too. I'm excited for Monday. It's gonna be fun. I hope they drop like 2 a day, so we can break it down. Every day we're gonna have fun with it. We really gonna break down the bars, man. We're gonna really break them down, really see what's going on. Let's go into Subbox real quick. That was just a little, sneak peek. Nothing too crazy. Let me switch my account so I don't get no ads. I don't expect there to be anything in the Subbox because it is Friday, so then we're probably just gonna get on the game. 100% confirmed he live that life. Man, you need to learn to leave that alone when you got a blessing. Let's see what we got. Signal, The Strand of the Sirens, pre-alpha official playtest, Delta Force, Avengers Doomsday. Now they just have you done In My Valley yet? Nah, I haven't read what I picked up this week. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pick up a lot, so it wasn't a lot to me that I wanted. I was trying to cut back too on the spending, so I was like, I'm not gonna force nothing. The Precinct, we don't play police games. Steel C, I got that Steel C. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't really see nothing. Fantastic Four teaser. Andor season 2 accolades type shit. That's why NorCal niggas don't make it. You gotta know when to leave that shit alone. When you got some motion, you gotta learn to leave that shit alone, bro. You can't play both sides of the fence in any point of life. The Midnight Walkers and sure. And the worst part about like rappers like that like do gangster shit and they really live that life, like your fans be the quickest to turn on you, and that's why it's important to put a good circle around you and focus on the music. Because the same people that will love you for keeping it real and really doing the shit you rapping about gonna call you stupid. There's a fine line between brave and stupid, bruh. See, I told that nigga he shouldn't have did that shit. No, you didn't. You was in the comment section instigating the beef between the two op parties and shit. Alpha response. The Necromancer's Tale. I told him, bro, I don't know why he did. I was in the comment section of his latest video. I told him he shouldn't have did that, bro. Leave EBK Pistol Starter alone, bro, and focus on the music. But he didn't listen. But at the same time, I said in the comment, the song was hard. Like, keep doing what you're doing. I feel conflicted. Super Mario Strikers comes to the Switch too. Let's see. Strand of Nova season 4. We don't really talk enough. I don't know anything about your personal background, but if you hate cops, I'm guessing they treated you poorly throughout your life. I just don't believe there's anything such as a good cop. That's all. Negative experiences, but also they all be complicit in bullshit. They abuse people's rights. They be quick to violate your rights if you pull you over. Nah, fuck that shit, bro. They all know who the bad ones are, and they let them rock. So therefore, there is no good cops. Can you hear? There are cops that are less evil, but there's no good cops. Sorry if I missed you, but you still playing it. Fuck them. If you missed it, but you still playing Night Rain, I'll probably go back to it. Bro's got to be. What about the Blue Lives? Did you talk about the Capcom event? Yeah, that shit is what about the Blue Lives, guys?
My name is Sirenis.
What are we looking at here? Pre-alpha. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't back any organization that was created to kill and capture black people. Overseer. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Alpha response number 9.
Be aware! Supply bags containing ammunition and medical items are available nearby.
Y'all want to play this cop game? Yeah, we're good off this too. This looks like a web browser game. Yeah, we're getting on the game.